Some of my stuff is not working properly. All right. This is public. I'll get this stuff right sometime. Working on it. Save. Same thing with this one. Public. All right. Okay. As we were.
Welcome to the ASOC
So
vehicle retrieval
we've
system.
got, what do we have to work with? We've got the raft at 192, cat at 576. Hull C is very large. Starfare at 291. That's a
Please
that's a
visit us
choice.
again.
Okay.
Goodbye.
What do we got? What do we got to work with? See, but we'd have to unload outside or inside. I don't like that. Not for that ship. Because like range points to have external freight elevator. I'm verifying. So I don't want to go there. Let's see. Loading dots. Hello. Okay, game. It's not the game, it's my browser being dumb. There's no winning. Never any winning. Okay. My interwebs are just gonna be dumb. Got it. Interesting. Okay. We're just gonna deal with it. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. So let's do I think we have the do we have the whole sea here?
Welcome
We could
to the
do
ASOC vehicle retrieval
some
system.
big station stuff. Miss, it is here. I could do that.
Vehicle, please visit us again. Goodbye.
And I want to change what I'm wearing so I can move. I don't need all that. I just need need. Like, we could go pretty bare bones. Okay, what do we wear? What do I wear? I need to gotta watch the Grinch every year, man. Never watched it yet this year. Want something light. That's heavy. I mean, MacFlex is always an option. I mean, the Strata armor is always, it's medium. It's fine. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. True Def or just kidding. I like that. I'm gonna do that. Do I have is there a helmet that matches that? I don't think so. Do I have the True Def chest piece? I do. Roz, you're so smart. Do I have the arms? Awesome. Okay, so what's the helmet I tend to wear? Because I don't see it. I don't like anyone wear, like that doesn't work. That doesn't go. Take it off. Oh. Did I just put that on? I just put that on. I don't know. Do we have something simple? What the heck is this? The weird things I pick up, man. I look like an alien. Do we just go? You know what? I know what we wear. What's it called? The thing, where did it go? Is this it? Yeah, that's it. The helmet that goes with this undersuit is suddenly missing. Oh, there it is. That'll do. It's, I mean, it doesn't go great, but I don't know, guys. Picking our outfit of the day. Like something I could see out of. That's too bright. We're not doing the Strata stuff. That's white. What did just the alpha one? I guess that's fine. It goes with the undersuit. Obsidian? You have an obsidian one? I'll go with the... Uh-oh. I lost the one I just had. Where'd it go? Obsidian, a sort. Alpha? Is that the one I had? Okay. Get midgun. Need a backpack. Need that. Take that. Get a med pen. Oh, I need a backpack. Backpack. Something cheap and light. Ugh, I hate the guy specs though. Argo. Oh, no, that's gotta be ones. Don't I have an Argo one? Is this an Argo one? It is an Argo one. Nice. On brand. Let's do it. Okay. We need hydration. Where did our hydration go? That. And a gun. Maybe not that one. That's a little big. Let's just do just a little SMG. And one of those. Do I only have one of those? There's no way. Hey, what's up, Stacks? How are you doing? I'm doing very well. I hope you had a good weekend. I'm just gearing up, gonna try a stellar whole sea mission. So I'm just putting on some light stuff so I can run around easier. What else did I say I needed? Oh, I need tractor beam or a max lift. Max lift, and I think we're good. We don't need no grenades. I think that's all we need. That's good enough. That'll do. I'm not used to having that in the one slot though. So we're gonna swap these. Oop. Bam. Nope. And then I hit 2. Haha. I don't think I've... Ooh, that feels good. How are you doing, Stats? Hope you had a great weekend. Okay, let's figure out what to do. So, whole C, we're gonna have to do stations. Did I just miss a phone call? I missed a phone call. Hang on, guys, just a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Had to handle something for Hubs. He had important questions. Okay, so you crashed your whole C and put it... oh, you cached it. So you melted it and put it to Raylan and your... Oh, your Liberator. Nice. I don't have one pledged, so if I lose this guy, it's gone. Where... Okay, so we can't do the Lagrange points. So we need to do stations, which would be... Doesn't necessarily need to be direct. Direct is just one location. Okay, so... Shall we... So Seraph... Nope, that's Lagrange. Lagrange. Okay, so we got some pickups for drop off at Evers Harbor. Okay. Do I need to pull the iPad out? Or have like a Google sheet running? Jeez. Okay, here we go. I just wish that there was like a there's gotta be a solid way. Is there a solid way that you could see what's like on your ship at present? Always been a whole series fan though. Just wanted to try something new when they come for sure. Hubby has a Raylan in buyback right now. So he's debating on picking it back up. Let's do... Okay, so those were pickups for Everest. We want to make sure, because we will break the hull if we have pickups and drop-offs at the same place. It will error out on us from previous testing. So we want to avoid that. We're gonna do... Those are all the Lagrange pickups. Okay, so we've got... See, like this... Like this would mean I can't pick up the other one because I'd be dropping off and picking up at each of these places at the same time. And that makes for... That the system is dumb. I don't know which one it does first. Is it pick up or drop? I don't know. I think it just doesn't know what to do. It's like, what do you want from me? I just want you to work. That's what I want. Just work. That'd be great. That can't be all. There's no way. Okay, so this is this is a good pickup. Good pickup to drop off at Port Tressler. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna... Because this is to collect... Okay, so we're gonna abandon these. We're gonna do the other one first. Trying to do that kind of like hauling from scratch would be a pain in the butt. Good morning. Alright, so some of these bigger ones is what it was, right? These will be the bulky ones. Which, large? Like, it's 1,800 cargo. I guess the bulk would be like over... Gosh, how much thousand? Okay, so that's by Genie. We're at Seraphim. Nope. Watch. I abandoned those and I probably refreshed these. Okay. So I picked up and dropped that one. This is overcomplicated now because I can't Please let me filter. Just, please. Large? Okay, that's Everest. I think, did you refresh these? It's so annoying. I need to, otherwise I'm gonna think I missed another phone call. Okay. Okay, Seraphim to Port Tressler. So we want this one. Sage, you were thinking the same. That's why they have dropped the D and E cargo capacity. I mean, it's already ridiculous. Can you imagine? Like, it's already like an elephant on ice skates with a fully loaded, not even a fully loaded hull C, but like even a halfway loaded hull C. Can you imagine a whole D or E that's even remotely loaded? Like, I can't even. Oh, so howdy. Okay. So like, let me sort by different things. Let me sort by like how much I get from the contract. Let me sort by, can you only show me the medium stuff? Can you show me the large stuff? Can you show me stuff of this rank only? Can you show me, can I filter by pickups and drop-offs at space stations only? Like, UEX is great for like commodity, but it's like we don't have anything like that for like cargo, and not, I mean, nothing in game obviously, but like, let me choose what systems I'm going to, or like places I want to avoid, or whatever. I don't know. What's up, Wolf? You find that cargo contracts easier to run out of Port Tressler over Microtech, but maybe just run out of there so much. That's, I mean, that's actually a fair point. It's always a lot of times where you start. I just happen to be in Orison, so I mean, maybe that's part of it, is I pick up to eventually end over there. So these are going, oh, this is going to Port Tressler, which actually works out because that's literally where we want to go to check that theory. So let's see if we could find, is this a direct? Yeah. So let's see if we can find, I doubt we'll find anything else that's direct to Port Tressler alone, but maybe they're all going to be like Lagrange points. I think I meant to put my glasses on. Goodness, I've been trying to get used to them. I got them last week and had a gnarly migraine over the weekend, and hubby's like, maybe it's because of your glasses, because I'm not used to glasses anymore. I got LASIK like 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was like 5 years ago. And so getting used to wearing them again in and of itself is a thing. But the ones that I have, because apparently I went from being super duper nearsighted to now I need readers, which is ironic. But I also have an astigmatism. So the mix of like astigmatism, making my like eyes tired, trying to read I don't even know. Like, it's not even that bad. But I guess I just got so used to wearing them over the weekend. But now I'm like, I don't even know. What's up, little? How are you doing? Wow, I haven't had spam on Twitch in a minute. Of course not. Oh, and Miscreant has a 7. Why is it not showing over here? It shows over here. You have a 7 stream streak, which is awesome. Goodness gracious. How? Okay, hang on. Y'all. I can't. I promise. I used to stream all the time. A lot of people don't realize. Let's be real. Little will confirm. It wasn't much different even when I was streaming. Streamer since, what was it? 2013? Partnered since 2015. To be fair, I went on hiatus for 3 years ish. 4. Amateur streamer. I mean, at this point, half the time I feel like an amateur. Things have changed so much in the last even just like 2 years that I'm like, I'm constantly playing catch up now. So like even setting up like the YouTube stream, because I like multi-streaming wasn't allowed when I last streamed. So it like getting all my ducks in a row for that. YouTube is its own beast entirely. Like, no, it complicated. Overly complicated. Make it simple. Streaming's supposed to be like riding a bike. I mean, the talking to people and having a good time playing video games part, like I feel like that never really doesn't necessarily go away. Like I'm rusty, but it's not like, it's not bad. And it's funny like having conversations with people over the years, and they're like, what is streaming like, and how do you do that, and how do you grow? And like, oh, I used to stream, I only ever had like, you know, 3 viewers or something like that. And I was like, oh, well, you know, were you having fun with what you were doing? And like, yeah, I couldn't get anybody to talk, or nobody watched or whatever. And I'm like, dude, sometimes it's literally just talk to yourself if no one's on. Like, I thought my first stream back, I was gonna have like 3 or 4 people come in and say hi that were like, you know, that knew me from back in the day, that still follow. And that was about it. I was very wrong. But I was just like prepared to just talk to myself for like the entire stream, because if someone's just sitting there, they're not talking or anything, they're just sitting there. 3 players would be my record. So if they're just sitting there, you're not doing anything, you're not like, there's no even feeling of engagement. I mean, a lot of new streamers in general make the mistake because they get used to having nobody, that they don't watch chat at all. So when someone does come in, they missed it, right? But it's like trying to find that balance of like, how much are you looking at chat? How much are you just focused on what you're doing? If you're playing like a high intensity game, you're not gonna be staring at chat all the time. But like, I mean, people don't want to come into a quiet stream either. I don't know. It's like trying to find that balance of like what's working. So I was like very prepared to just talk to myself. I had to do that this morning because I started, well, one, I started a little later than I have been the last few weeks. I was trying to fix a couple things. I'm still not quite happy with my mic sound. Like, so every so often or every couple days, I'll like go back to my stream and kind of review, okay, is everything set up correctly? Do I need to fix anything? And I'm still not quite happy with the way like my microphone sound is coming through, or how my voice is coming through. So I was like, that doesn't sound like, I mean, it sounds like me because I had to listen to my voice too much already, but still trying to like find it. And I think, I mean, a lot of it is honestly, I think just the space I'm in. So like in my house, so last year we moved rooms around and stuff. So like each of my girls has their own bedroom, etc. So we shifted the office, which was an actual room, to the loft. And so now I'm basically in just like a giant open space. And I think that's really like part of what's hurting my sound. So either I have to figure out how to tune my mic for that, or I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Absolutely be the quiet is he ever gonna talk to chat streamer. There's plenty of that, and not to say there isn't a place for that kind of stream or gameplay or whatever, but I feel like on a lot of streams, yeah, because there are people that do enjoy that. They're just strictly there for the game, but I feel like a lot of people there are like watching streams for the interaction, whether with chat itself or with the streamer. Little harder with the like, you know, a big streamer, right? Or in channels where, you know, chat moves a mile a minute or something like that. But some are really good about trying to balance that. But yeah. Okay. We are not. I was doing like my docking keybind. That's not what we want. We want to change our configuration. So we're gonna pull our spindles out. Da, 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 da. Where is this? Oh, the sun is on the like other side. But okay. So we're gonna go load up and we're gonna take it to Port Tressler. Yeah. I'd love to be able to do more like mission, like combat mission type stuff for stream. But I think that requires me to either stream more in the evening here, because that's when all my friends are online, or I make more daytime friends, or I just get good and deal with doing some of this stuff by myself. But and some of it's doable, but this patch in particular, the NPCs are tuned up really high, so their accuracy is too high. It just makes it really rough to solo content. Not that it's not doable. I've done it. It just ends up taking longer because you have to stop a lot more, heal up, etc. And then also trying to do that stuff solo opens you up to stream snipers and all that. Stay. Not my favorite. I don't really want to do that. Am I big enough to have someone come stream snipe me? I don't know. Probably not.
Go ahead and get into position to get your cargo transferred.
Some people get bored and that's their form of entertainment, and not my thing.
Alright. Cargo's
Plus,
being
it's more fun to do some of that stuff in a group sometimes. To me, anyway. Cargo. See, one pickup and drop off means we are a lot less likely to have errors. The sun is starting to rise. Look at that. I need to turn the, I don't know. I think OBS might hate it if I turned the graphics quality up. I already noticed that in certain like loading screens and stuff, my bitrate goes haywire, and then Twitch is like, hey, your streaming quality is absolutely abysmal. So, good times. I drop frames and I'm just like, I don't understand. So that was part of what I was trying to like work on this morning, was trying to fix my bitrate. because I was like, I had fixed it, but it was still, I'm like, dude, I'm within Twitch parameters for the quality of stream and all that stuff. So I tried.
All right, you loaded up. How
I
did
had
this work?
the whatever, the stream wizard kind of like redetermine, like recalibrate for today's stream and see how that goes. See if we get, so far I haven't dropped any frames, which is fascinating. So, and like the
Thank you.
what I find funny is
Cargo
that my
services.
settings
Let me see what we've
aren't
got.
all that much different
Okay, here's your deck
than
assignment.
what they were before. So I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, it just, I clicked, hang on. Can we please? Thank you.
Got an error, so I'm stopping the transfer.
Yes, well,
Make
the
sure you're in
error
the
is
right
I'm not
position and
there.
the area's clear so we can keep going.
Ma'am, shush.
Thank you. And please visit again.
I don't wanna. It also helps if I'm in nav. I'm like, why can't I navigate?
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Because you're not even in the right mode. All right. Okay. I'm gonna have to, I just realized I don't have any water up here. I need to do that. Actually, now would be a perfect time to do that because I've got a long jump. Because remember our rule, if we've got long jumps, we're gonna hydrate. That'll be my way of forcing myself to drink enough water. I will be right back, y'all. Okay, we are back. And spinning. Okay. We need to go drop up the sunlight. Need to fix that. Should have gotten curtains at like Black Friday or something. If I, you know, proper posture? No, because I still have to like lean. At least it's not in my eyeball. It'd be fine. All right. I missed another phone. Dude, these like spam calls, man. How many phone calls did I miss today? Jeez Louise, I missed like 4 spam calls. They're busy today. It's one of the good things about having a phone number from a city that you don't currently reside in, and you don't have anybody else, any friends from said area code. It's like 0 people have a reason to be calling me. So it's all scams. I'm on the... Did I really miss them? I mean, I don't know if... Like, some of them just hang up immediately. Or almost immediately. On purpose. Okay. Oh, it's right here. I forget that Port Tressler is like cargo spot is so much smaller, which is interesting. Because like the others have like 4 or 5. Oh no. Okay. This is what we're so heavy. No. Can we turn this way and gun it? Can we do that? Don't hit anything, Roz. Dude, the sunlight is so distracting. The solution I have for the other spot that was a problem was a bunch of painter's tape, and I don't want to just have a whole like. My mom came home and she was just like, why is there tape there? It's not, I'm not even full. Like, that's the thing. She's like, why is that there? And it was like, sun. The sun was in my eyeballs. Which is funny, because it's been an issue I've had, because I, you know, even when I worked from home, I'd have that issue. I was like, I'll just deal with it. But now I'm like, here I am with sunlight on my face on a camera, because I wasn't doing any video calls or anything like that. So I was like, whatever. I think it's becoming a necessity. So I have a feeling I have some errands in my near future. Let me dismiss these so I can see when I miss legitimate phone calls. Dismiss. And one's about an overdue eye exam, but that was like the last place I went to. Like, hey, you haven't been here. And I'd be like, I know, because you guys charged me an arm and a leg.
Thanks for contacting Cargo Services, checking for an open
No thanks.
slot.
I'm good. How's that open spot coming?
Hey,
I'll ask
Cargo
again.
Services, let me see what we got. Sending you a deck assignment.
Thanks, ma'am. found it.
Thank you, and please visit again.
They need to fix it where they both respond, because it's like I'm not doing a real like landing.
Alright, I've got you into the loading area.
I do
Get you
like
into place
the
and
addition
we'll
of
start
like the
loading
voice
your
lines
cargo.
for cargo transfer though. Okay, are we stationary enough for you? No, let's go down. We want to try to be in the center-ish.
Hold tight. We'll start to transfer your cargo.
No touch. No touch. Drink some water. Trade places with my caffeine. Okay. It's so satisfying to just like watch it all disappear. Especially when you actually have good lighting. Trying to do it in the dark sucks. So, okay. I'm like trying to like, what is the order we do these things? Bottom, and then it'll probably be left and top.
Alright, you're loaded up. Have a good one.
Thanks. Now I'm gonna go stare at my Moby glass for like 10 minutes trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. Okay, we're done. Did it complete?
Thank you, and please
I was
visit again.
busy. It completed. Okay, so Stellar direct Port Tressler to please. Oh no, that's wait. I'm in Stellar. Like, wouldn't that be considered planetary? Oh no, I guess no, that's on Microtech. I don't understand. I don't understand, guys. Like, what? I would think Stellar is still like in space. I don't know. I feel like that one got miscategorized somehow. Because all of these are like above or Lagrange point. Like, that's a Lagrange point. Okay, Port Dressler. So this is one of the multi-stops. Which I'm okay with. See, the issue with trying to do this, I mean, we could for science try to do some that are pick up and like drop off and see if it'll work if there's not a lot going on. I don't know, like maybe not go over like 50% capacity and see if it will work. Probably not. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Okay, stuff that starts at Port Tressler. So this one goes to Everest. Do that. For science! And then we get frustrated and we end up just shoving stuff on the external freight elevator anyway. But I gotta make sure that I'm keeping track of... Alright, hang on. We're pulling out the iPad. We're gonna make a note. So that way I also just... My iPad's dead. That's not gonna work. Make a note, Roz. Make a note. Hey look, I have a pad and paper. That'll do. That way I'm not doubling up on commodities, and I know what's going where. Waste to Everest Harbor. I could make a Google sheet, but I prefer to see chat. Plus then I have to alt tab 100 times. That's annoying. Okay, so we've got waste. So So much. Okay, these will be all the planetary stuff. So we're gonna skip all the red wind. Those are Lagrange. Port Tressler. Nope, that's New Babbage. Those are also like these are. I clicked stellar, right? Am I wrong? Like, what did I click? Planetary? Am I? Yes, I did. Okay. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. We're good. I'm okay. I promise. All right. Let's try this again. We're gonna skip that one because we should have picked up from Seraphim. Oh, a bunch of stuff from Baijini to Avarice. How complex do we want to be? I feel like we don't want to make it overly complicated while we try this. So we're going to Everest Harbor. All these itty bitty baby ones. I don't want to skip the ones that go to Seraphim because we were just there and I don't want to go back right now. Even though those are the ones that have money, apparently. Rahhz. But if we could do a couple of these tests, then I guess that works out. So maybe... Jeez, all these Lagrange ones. Okay, here's Port Tressler to Everest for pressurized ice. I'm just gonna put pressurized ice. Stellar Rahhz. We just make it really easy on ourselves and just go run some interstellar stuff. I feel like that's honestly like the easiest because it's like you've got, what is it, 9 missions. And it's pretty just cut and dry. Okay, here's Everest to Port Tressler. Okay, let's... Oof, we're gonna break stuff. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do these two, which together is actually not bad. Maybe one more, and then we'll see if we could we'll break it. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it'll be like, does not compute. Don't know how to do this. But if they're all going to the same plot, then everything just gets uploaded. So we're looking for just direct stuff then. We'll do that. I'm gonna break it. Intentionally. Okay, sunlight killing me. What if we do this? We like lean a little bit. Jeez Louise. I am going today to the store. Husband, if you're watching, I'm adding something to your honey-do list. I love you. I'm sorry. But I can't do this anymore. He's just gonna get a whole bunch of pictures of like curtains. He already told me no blackout. I'm like, what? I mean, it's in one spot. It's just to make sure the sunlight doesn't come through. Direct. Nope. Anymore. It hurts. Okay. I think that's good. I think we'll call it there. And we'll do... Wait, what am I looking at? That's locked.
Hey,
that's
this
fine.
is cargo services. Let me see what we got.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Bam.
Cargo services.
I should be able to just ask you once.
Thanks
like-
for contacting cargo services. Checking for an open slot. Okay.
We found
here's
one.
your deck assignment.
Thank you. Weird. It's like I knew it
I'm
was gonna be
tracking
this
you.
spot.
Go ahead and get into position to get your cargo transferred.
Give me my cargo.
All right.
And some water.
Cargo's being transferred.
Alright. So you have waste, pressurized ice, and like one other thing? I think. So it should go. There it is. Like it goes in. Clockwise.
Transfer complete.
That's it.
You're good to go.
I don't understand. I don't know. Like it stuck a whole bunch of like tiny stuff on. I don't know. Sig, please just let stuff automatically set. You do a great job. When it comes to like the freight elevators bringing stuff up,
Thank
it
you.
just like
And please visit
forces everything on top of each other.
Okay, here's
But like
your
when it comes to the
tech
whole scene, man,
assignment.
it's like I don't
Cargo
understand.
services. Let me see what we got.
Okay, so we have all of it supposedly. So let's go to. Okay, this is
You
where
are
it's gonna get
clear to
interesting.
launch.
So, Evers Harbor. We're gonna drop. How many do I have? I'll check in quantum. I'm still locked. There we go.
Shield off.
The science. Let's go. Landing area revoked. Good. I don't want it anyway. Okay. So now since we have a jump, we'll check. So we have 3 that we picked up. So this one, and this one. So we're dropping 3 and we're picking up a big one. This is less than half of our available cargo space. So just wanted to see how this does. 'Cause I mean, if you could do stuff like that, it wouldn't be as much of a chore, especially since you got rid of like the whatever. Was it the experienced? Were they experienced or master missions? Like the big 4,000 SEU ones that would pay you like a ridiculous amount. It's like 700 on average. 1,000, which is kind of economy breaking if there's nothing to like stop you. But I don't know, man. I feel like some of the like I get trying to like balance the pay scale to some degree, but some of the like the rewards for some of these hauls, especially when you've got like multiple dangerous like pickups or drops, becomes obnoxious. Ooh, I have some big ones. Oh, but they're like, see, like this makes sense, right? Like 226, it's not a lot of cargo, but you're doing like 2 pickup spots and 1 drop. And there's you know, some potential not from Dublin, more than likely. Well, no. I mean, anywhere in Pyro, right, is gonna have issues, or is gonna have risk involved, right? Like these feel decent for the risk involved, right? Like it's basically 100k per drop spot. Now, if you get blown up or shot out of the sky at any of the 2 drop spots, you're, you know, that's the risk you're taking, right? Oh, wait, hang on. Ooh, so this one doesn't, because these are stations, Checkmate and Starlight, so it wouldn't. Do they have, I don't think they have auto loading though, so I think those I'd probably do in the raft. But that'd be like the most, like the safest thing to do. But at 200k, I don't know. Do Checkmate and Starlight have auto docks? I don't know. I've only done a couple of things in Pyro in that regard. These are all on the ground. And then, yeah, that one is safe. But yeah, like some of these other ones are just like, I have to get in and out of atmosphere 100 times. I don't know. Like, we're not even that full. I mean, I don't feel super weighed down. So, like, this feels right for the amount of cargo that I have. But sometimes when I'm like, I have like maybe half a load, like it feels like it's full. So I'm just like, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Cause it's like, I've driven full whole seas before too, or almost full, because it bugs out if you actually try to take something that's too close to like the max capacity if you're doing auto loading, which I'm sure there's people that are out there that enjoy manually loading a full whole sea, which I wouldn't mind. I like, but the rewards have to be worth it, right? For the time invested to like fully load up a ship with this much cargo. Like, I can't even imagine trying, like, bad enough trying to do it for a whole sea, which has, you know, 4,600 cargo or something like that. Like, trying to do that for a whole D or E. Like, I think the devs were on point for like lowering the amount. Plus, it'd just be like economy. There'd just be so many issues. That's a lot of assets because everything is physical. I don't even know. It's a lot. Us. Slow down. Also, hey, what if we put our landing gear down? That'll slow us down pretty darn quick, right?
Landing gear down.
Yeah. Where are we? Aha! Pretty good. Okay. At least my landing gear worked. Sometimes the whole sea landing gear is just like,
this is cargo services. Let
we
me
don't.
see what we got.
We don't work. No. Ow.
Hey, this
Please.
is cargo services.
Please.
Let me see what we got.
Please.
Sending you a deck assignment.
Where is it? Up. Yeah? No? Yeah! Okay. Alright. What do you guys think? We think we're gonna break it? I think we're gonna break it. I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's gonna give us an error. But we'll try it. Because, you know what? I haven't done this test in a minute. Alright.
I'm tracking you. Go ahead and get into position to get your cargo transferred.
Alright, here we go. We'll see. Take my cargo. Or is it gonna try and load first? You know what we should have done? Is we should have moved everything in case it tried to load before it unloaded. Does that make sense? But I don't know. Technically, we have enough free space. I'd like the amount of times I've had it not
Hold tight.
load.
Start to transfer your cargo.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's pulling. It's pulling. We're going. We're going, fam. Oh my gosh, it's working. But will we get the cargo? Is the question. We'll probably have to back out and try and call it again, but we'll see. Guys, I think it's gonna take all the cargo. Come on. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Okay, so it took one. It's loading another. Okay, so as long as it's a reasonable amount, I guess it works. That's why I was like, let's keep everything more than under half to see if it works. That's exciting. It worked. That's a lot. I didn't even see where we're taking this to. I just wanted to make sure that it worked. Oh, okay. We're loading back here. Your loading logic makes no sense, Sig. Okay. I think we're gonna... Oh, I said I think we're gonna error here because... I think it's prioritizing, like, empty spindles.
All right, you loaded up. Have a good one.
I mean, we are, but we still have stuff on our spindles, ma'am. Okay, we'll try it again. What do we have? So, what delivered is the question.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay, so 2
Cargo
of the
services.
3
See what we got.
that we
Sending you
picked
a deck
up
assignment.
delivered. The ones that paid the most, which
You
is
are clear
good.
to launch.
So these 2, the waste and the ice, worked. Okay, so let's see if we can get the agricultural
Thank you.
supplies to
Please
deliver
visit
now.
again.
Alright, game. L.
I'm tracking you. Go ahead and get into position to get your cargo transferred.
Please work. Take it. Take it. Like counting in my head to 5. Nope. Okay, so that didn't work.
Warning.
But
you are
on the plus
blocking an
side,
active flight
it's
bay.
very little.
Please vacate the vicinity.
Okay, so what if we... Okay, so it gave us the same landing zone. So what if we try to get a different one and see if we can deliver? And let's track it too. Maybe that will do something with it. We're just trying different things. We'll see. It'd be nice if, like, you could take a few to... I'm coming up with ideas over here, CIG, alright? If you could just take a few that you want to track and, like, the station prioritizes those things first, and then I could tell it, or even better, give me some sort of, like, MFD or something that shows me the different missions that, whatever, like, okay, unload all my stuff from these things. Okay, I see I have these things waiting to come onto my ship. Let me click those things and now, like, load those. There's just so many ideas. I could make this function.
Hey, this is cargo services. Let me see what we
Possibly.
got.
I don't know. See, I'm not a
Got a deck
developer,
assignment
so I
for
couldn't
you.
tell you what would actually work and what wouldn't. But at the very least, it would give some control to the user. Because what if, I don't know, maybe some people want to, like, hold on to certain cargo for other purposes. Maybe, like, they don't actually want to deliver it for some reason. I don't know. In terms of the missions, because it'll only take stuff that you sell to
Welcome
admin
to the
if you're doing,
loading
like,
area.
commodity
If you get
trading.
into position, we can get started.
But, like, what if I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm transferring from, like, a space station or from, like, a player base or something that I want to, like, bring in?
Hold tight. Start to transfer your cargo. Transfer complete.
We did it!
You're good to go.
It did all of it. I didn't have to do anything manually. That's bomb. Okay. Thank you. Sweet. Alright, so we are at Everest. Let's see what else we could pick up. So we have
Thank you. So please visit again.
1800. That was
Thanks
actually
for
pretty good.
contacting
What
cargo
was...
services, checking for an open slot.
Shut up.
Got a deck assignment for you.
Submit. That was a cool... Let's see. So this was the one that we did to Port Tressler. So, you know, little over 300k. I didn't have to get out of my seat. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so we need to skip the Lagrange points ones. So Everest, that's the Lagrange. Lagrange. We don't need T. I'm in Stellar, right? Okay. Lagrange. But I mean, trying to think of, like, when base building comes in, right? And the amount of stuff that you're gonna have to transfer, especially when, like, space station type stuff comes in, right? Like, being able to just be like, hey, I have a whole bunch of this thing here Maybe like you've got a mining base or something, and I've got a crap ton of, I don't know, copper or something to like transfer to a station so I can, I don't know, to have to like get out to sell it to, I don't know, just trying to like, I'm sure they're already thinking about a lot of this stuff internally, I hope. It needs more work, fam. All right, Lagrange. That's Tisa. Okay, so this is the multi-pickup again. This is to drop off at Everest. Okay, let's see how... Okay, so here's the by Genie one. Where's this one going? I forget.
Hey, this is cargo services. Let me see what we got.
I'm not asking you for a assignment. Okay, Port Tressler. Do we have anything that goes to Port Tressler from Everest? We have a bunch of stuff that goes to Baijini, which, by all accounts, Baijini and Everest, I think, are closer to each other. I'm trying to figure out, like, a good new circuit. I wish you could bookmark...
I'm tracking you. Go ahead and get into position to get your cargo transferred.
Missions that you like as well, that are like, I like doing this particular one. Keep putting this one at the top. Bookmark this. If it ever comes up that this client or whatever needs this help again, please. But no, we don't do that. That's, maybe we'll get there. There's nothing else out of Everest. Do we just, is this just, oh, here we go. Ooh, okay, this is a good one. We have enough room for that. So that'll put us at like, what, 30
Cool. Start cargo transfer now.
something? So 1880, 20, so that's, I don't want to go too much more than that. I don't know that we'll find any other ones.
You're good to go.
It would have to be like a medium or a small. I think that's probably good though. Direct. That's pretty good though. I don't think we need anything else.
Thank you. And please
Not that I
visit
could
again.
find anything else. There's Port Tressler again.
You are clear to launch.
Hush. That's Port Tressler. I think we're done. I think that's it. I wish I could tell where I had left off in the... That's the one thing I hate about accepting, is it like moves over to...
Thank you. And please visit again.
The accepted tab, which is fine, but it's like when I go back to offers, like let me just like pick up where I left off in the list instead of having to click the thing again. I'm really critical of the contracts tab today. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so this will be good. This will be 500k.
You are clear to launch.
And let's now
Thanks
L.
for contacting cargo services.
Gimme.
Checking for an open slot.
Gimme. Now,
Cargo services. Let me see what we got.
please.
Okay, here's your deck assignment.
Back it up. They're all big 32s.
I'm
so...
sorry.
All right.
Due to
I've got you into
inactivity,
the
we
loading
have been
area.
forced to
Get
assign
into
your landing
place
zone
and
to
we'll
another
start
customer.
loading
No.
your cargo.
Figure it out.
Landing
Alright.
complete. Have a
Cargo's
pleasant
being
stay.
transferred.
I'm sorry.
Whoa,
It is
Due to
not.
What's an
inactivity,
issue?
we have been forced to assign
Check
your
your
landing zone to
position
another
that the loading
customer.
area is clear.
Uh-oh. We've got an issue, guys. Vehicle must be stationary. Okay, are we not stationary? Okay, let's shimmy a little. Okay, stop. No touchy. Count to 5.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to
Liar.
another customer.
Alright, let's try that.
Hold
Aha.
tight. Start to transfer your cargo.
Please don't error.
Whoa, got an issue. Double check your position and that the loading area is clear.
So
Cool.
Okay, so put one on
Start
there.
cargo transfer now. Got an error, so
Okay,
I'm stopping the
so what we're gonna
transfer.
do, we're gonna back
Make
up.
sure you're in the right position and
and
the
we're gonna
area's clear
stack.
so we can keep going. Alright,
Ma'am,
cargo's being transferred.
it's not being cut.
I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check your
How
position
many
and make
times
sure
are
the
we- I'm gonna
area's
have to mute
clear,
you.
and we can continue.
Ma'am. Is there another one? Yep, there's another whole seat.
Welcome
Alright.
to the loading area. If
Let's-
you get into
let's
position,
float on
please
outta
get
here.
started.
Fix our cargo.
Cool. Start cargo transfer now.
Ma'am. Give me keybinds. So I can like I can mute
Alright.
the
load it
NPCs.
up. Have a good one.
Silent drift.
New follower.
Welcome in. Okay, so these are probably good. So I think
Thank
what's
you. And please
trying to
visit again.
happen, it's really weird
Hey,
that
this is
it's
cargo
not
services. Let me see what we
like this is
got.
what drives me nuts, right? So the way that it loads is it does like clockwise, right?
Landing complete. Have a
It's like
pleasant
you would
stay.
think that it would what's it called? Like research. So it'll do per each box size. So it'll go like for whatever reason, smallest to largest, I think. Which way is up on here? When it's placing cargo, I could be wrong.
You are clear to launch.
This is a 16. This is a 4. This is part of that, the new one I just grabbed. Does loaded cargo increase the ship's mass? Probably, which I would assume would be why it flies like a brick. But it's like, okay, so it wants to put the new size of the thing on each individual spindle.
Thank you. And please
But then
visit
when it
again.
does that, and it's like, okay, I can't find an empty spindle to start doing the next size up. So 24s or 32s. Oh, I don't know what to do. But there's like all this empty space, all that empty space, all that empty space. There's like so much space
You are clear to launch.
to do the thing, and it's not doing the thing. It's really obnoxious. Okay, so we have...
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Let's do... We're gonna put these together. It flies like a brick to begin with.
Landing
I mean,
complete.
you're not wrong.
Doesn't
It is
stay.
a very large ship, so not a keybind, but a setting and audio for the NPCs. I think is there. I think you're right. There is. I'm in EVA, so it's like 50-50 shot if Moby-Glass works. That's not what I wanted. I wanted options, Russ. Hello. Audio, see, I like to hear them. Simulation announcer volume? That's not it, right?
Thank you. And please visit again.
Well, the other thing I was gonna do is I'm gonna try and...
You are clear to launch.
I want to try and make my character look more like me, I think. But I gotta figure that out. You're not wrong, Miscreant. That is
You are
very
clear to
much
launch.
the MISC profile. All of them, for like the cockpit, have a
Please
very
proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing complete.
phallic.
Have a pleasant stay. Thank you. And please visit again.
Here. Oh, okay. I think we can. All right. Wait. Come back. Let me grab this. So I'll have 2 free spindles. So we have a lot of space. Game, you dumb. I don't even know. But at least when like the audio is bugging, to be able to like do with it what I want. So much room for improvement. Okay. But like there's so much like it doesn't make sense to me. Because even if so it considers this part of the platform, right? Because like this folds out.
Landing
But
complete.
it's
Have a
trying
pleasant stay.
you guys, I don't know how many of you in like elementary school, grade school, or whatever, you do like hamburger and hot dog, right? For like a
Thank you.
piece of paper.
And please visit again.
I don't, of course, have a piece of paper. My children steal all my printer paper and stuff too, so it's like I'd be lucky if I could find a piece of paper at the moment, because I'm sure they've like used all of it for drawing. But it's just like, so this the one that like the big stacks are on, like that's, you know, I would consider that like a hot dog fold, and this would be like the hamburger fold like section, right? So it's like if you're considering hot dog section, this is like the weirdest conversation. Hot dog section is its own platform, and then they see hamburger section as its own like section. Like, you've got all this room, game. Like, just start stacking 32s right here or there or on the back side of that. Like, there's so much space. Why are we airing out? There's so much room. But you know, I just play the game. What do I know? I'm not a dev, and I don't pretend to tell you guys how to do your job, because yeah, I throw out ideas. What do you guys like? Okay,
Please proceed
I think
to assigned landing bay.
let's try that. Maybe that's enough. This end. Put this away.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Max lift necessary. And I've had people be like, well, why don't you just use the onboard tractor beams? Because I hate the ones on the whole sea. I really do. They're not convenient at all. You have to move between the 4 of them to do what you want. You don't have a good aerial view of what you're doing. Maybe I'm just using it wrong, which is also entirely possible. But I don't know. I think they're hard to use personally. Okay, let's try this again. Lock in. We're not loaded up, ma'am. I have more cargo. I have more than 2,000 SCU of cargo that still needs to go on this ship. And I'm going too fast because we're a break. Hang on. Backing it up. Back it up. I really like this this skin on the whole sea. I had to get it. It makes me look like
I've got you into
a whale.
the loading area. Get into place and we'll start loading
I think
your
that's why I
cargo.
like it. I look like an orca. A shiny orca. Alright, let's pull it up a little. No touch. Don't touch it. We might have to try and like get a brand new loading bay. See, the amount of time spent doing stuff like this, it's like you might as well just take the big, huge, whatever, large cargo haul, direct, or like bulk cargo haul or whatever, to one place, and it's like you eliminate a lot of these issues. And it's like I need to start setting a timer. How long have I been trying to troubleshoot this thing? Is it worth the time investment for the payoff, right? So, okay, I'm adjusting. We're like we're pretty centered. I mean, let's shimmy down a scope. Hello. That's because I'm... Uh-oh. Okay. Let's try that. Count to 5. Because it's got to read it.
Alright. Cargo's being transferred.
Oh! There's cargo! Guys, it's moving. It's doing things! Now what? There's more. Okay, alright. All I have to talk about is hamburgers and hot dogs, and we get to load. I don't understand why we skipped. There we go. Why we skipped certain panels, but sure. We'll take what we can get. It wasn't bad. We only need to get out once, so I'll take it.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Welcome, Chaos. How are you doing? Happy Monday. All right. You've never known about this? The whole sea or stacking missions? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We filled the other open spindle. Heck yes. Let's go. So we just put all the little ones on the same spot. And it's gonna do the thing. Yes. Okay. Is that gonna be enough?
Transfer complete. You're good to go.
We did it! There's so much you haven't done yet, but you've never run hauling missions without manually loading. It takes a while, so it's only the whole sea that can auto load, for one. It is a very expensive ship at 16 point... What is it? What's the current rate? UAX... Actually, I have it bookmarked. Not that ship specifically, but... sold in game. Whole sea is currently going for... Oh, that's right, because it's a new deal. 15.7. When I got it, it was over 16 million. It is the only ship currently that can do auto loading. I'm sure the other whole, like the whole D and E for sure are probably going to do auto loading. It's just too much to do by hand. You can, people I'm sure have, but it takes a while to get there. The ones that really make, and you can only effectively use the ship somewhere that either has an external freight elevator, which are going to be the ones that have like those big cargo spindles, or has auto loading, right? So you're gonna have to be in space, so nothing land, although people have definitely like hovered, so you basically need like external crew. So like during resource drive, the funniest thing I saw was let's go, Roz. A whole sea hovering above a pad. A couple of other friends had come in with like smaller like fighters or something, and so each of them, I'm assuming, because I think it was like probably 4 of them total, had taken the resource drive missions, and they're just throwing them all on the whole sea to all be delivered. They're just doing this stuff in the party. Uh-oh. I'm not obstructing the landing zone. I'm gonna see... Oh gosh, I hope we do not get bugged. I should have gotten out of the zone first. This is not gonna be good. Please don't. Please don't. 10 seconds. I'm scared. After all that, is it gonna work? What do we think? I'm not being impounded. Don't impound me. I didn't do it.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude.
Pyrophoric.
Gratitude dispensed.
Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Enjoy your emotes. I'm actually currently working on I have 3 more emo slots available for the tier 1. So I'm trying to get some figured out. So we need a salute one, I think. And we need, I don't have a wave one, although a lot of people use the Roz Love one as like the wave. I think we need a nom one, or maybe a hydration one. I don't know. I've got lots of ideas. Salute. Hi and welcome, and thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for supporting the stream, hanging out, you guys. We'll see if this bugs out and I get impounded somehow. But what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Shoot. Okay, brain. We're done. Oh yeah, bulk missions. Bulk or large missions, and they have to go to like space stations, essentially. So that's why we're doing like all these ones that are going between like the actual space stations. Lagrange points, I think most of them don't have auto loading, if any. I was talking about whole sea running. Exactly, yeah. But to make it really worthwhile anyway, you're gonna, I mean, all these master rank ones, like, basically what I'm trying to get at is level up your Kovalex, doing hand loading missions. So how I had leveled it, I think I had used, whose guide? I mean, I'd used a few different guides, but there was one in particular was really helpful. Mind you, some of the missions have probably changed now, and at the time of writing it, the raft was not the most SCU of its class. So it was basically like, hey, go rent the Constellation Taurus. I got spoiled with the 700k missions too. So I was just like renting the Connie and doing that, and doing, I think, I want to say I was doing them over Port Tressler, but, or over New Babbage, but each orbit kind of has its own version of it, where you start off by just going back and forth. You're just trying to do these as quick as possible to get rep, right? So you're going back and forth between the space station and the city that's on the planet, and you keep doing those deliveries until you're high enough to get ones that'll do like a couple drop-off points. My mom used to make fun of me because that's where like I started. I would pull out, at first it was like pads of paper, and it was just like a little bit at first, but then I was like, okay, I'm doing this so much, I'm getting the iPad out, and I had like my own code, because at the time, I don't think it does it anymore, but it's very possible it does. But at the time, there would be a bug where if you sent it down the elevator and it didn't belong to that mission, it disconnected it from the mission. So now it's just in your inventory. It's not going to count for anything. Really annoying to deal with. So I would, just so that I'm not like messing up my drop-offs, I would have 3 or 4 different places I was dropping cargo off at. So I was I had like a straight line. If it was like a 4 SCU box, I had like a horizontal one if it was a 2, and then dots were like 1 SCU boxes. And I would, like, all of them were very consistent in doing, okay, the max size is going to be 4 SCU boxes, and that's across the board. Right now the game is not entirely doing that, which is really annoying. It'll tell you, hey, you need to be able to carry up to a 32 SCU box, and then it gives you a bunch of 4s for some reason. It's like, no, it's supposed to be whatever like the cap is, and then on down, so you're only getting like a couple of, you know, a 4 or like a 2 or whatever, right? So you're only having like a couple of these smaller boxes. So I would just be like, okay, I know that this mission has, you know, 8 SCU of tungsten, so it's gonna be like 2 vertical lines, because it's gonna be 2 4 SCU boxes. And so it's like I was going down the line, I would highlight it, so I would like on the pad I would separate it out. Guys, this was like really, like, I'm overly organized when it comes to this kind of stuff, and it's really annoying, and I think it's fun. So I'm doing that, and then when I loaded it, I would highlight it in one color. When I dropped it off at the right place, I would highlight it in a different color as I was like pulling it off. What's up, Mateus? How you doing? And my mom, she comes in one day, she's like, what are you doing? She just sees all these like lines and dots and highlights, and just sees me with my iPad. I'm just like making notes and trying to figure out what I'm doing. And I'm just like, I'm just living my best space trucker life. Okay. She's like, and I'm trying to like explain it to her. I'm like, I'm Amazon. I'm picking up stuff from here and I'm delivering it to these places, these warehouses, whatever. And so every time she would see me doing that, she's like, are you doing your space Amazon thing? I'm like, yep, yes I am. She's like, you do it. And I'm like, I'm making lots of money, Mom. So much money in this game. Because even just doing that circuit, I think would give, I think it was like 450 per run or something, like something in that range. So I was making about $500,000 every time I did the run. I had gotten it locked in so well that it would take me about 30-ish minutes to probably less to do it. So I mean, I was easily making about $1 million an hour doing that.
Cargo services, checking for an open slot.
And hope that nobody's using it. Dude, I mean, like, people get so mad when, like, you're doing the whole C thing. It's like, dude, just go grind it out. Go do it yourself.
Checking for an open slot.
But all that to say, you know, and that was when I was was it a junior? I think it was a junior rank that I was doing that circuit. And then experienced is like when you can start doing like the big huge bulk stuff that's like the whole C mission stuff. You just segregated the cargo grid in quarters for delivery location, load to location on the cargo grid. Each drop off was stacked together. That's what I did too. That's why I stacked it on the cargo elevator. Like I was basically like separating, because I was taking something like 6 or 7 quests from the station at the same time. So I would put it on the freight elevator and then I would load it back to front in order of my drop off. Mind you, this isn't a Taurus, so it was a little harder to like, okay, if there's stuff in the middle, like, you know, I can't go there. So I had to do it in order, or else you're gonna be offloading way too much stuff. I'm not.
Welcome to the loading area. Into the loading area. Get into place and we'll start loading your cargo.
It's so overstimulating.
Cool.
There we go.
Start cargo transfer now.
No touch. You said you're starting the transfer.
Cool.
So.
Start cargo transfer now.
Yes. It's working. Give me my money. Also, I have to say, the whole C is just so satisfying to watch load and unload. I don't know. Some people probably find it's really boring to watch. But not I. Nice.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Hush. We weren't talking to you. Elle is our best friend right now. So we're taking all the... I forget what that commodity is. Okay, now we'll take the other one. So it does it in order of, like, so it'll try to deliver...
error on your cargo. Check your position and make sure the area is clear.
Ma'am.
We can continue.
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Alright. Cargo's being transferred.
We had... Okay, just kidding. She moved it, so we're good. See, it is smart sometimes. So I had stacked this like little yellow one right here, this 16 SCU box. I can't really show you guys. It's in the middle of the screen. So it was stacked on top of the other white box, which had to get delivered as part of that first mission.
An error on your cargo.
Hello.
Check your position and make
Hello,
sure the
Mr. Clipper.
clear and we can continue.
Hey, so while you're in here, I can't unload. Just so you know. I like the paint on your clipper though. Oh, up. I'll wait. But hey, so this is the clipper. Super cute. I do like that paint though. Thank you. Appreciate it. I wonder if they tried to say anything to me in chat. No? Okay. All right, buddy. I'm just gonna zoom around. All right, so now that we've... Okay, so... Let's shimmy a little. Maybe it'll... I'll back it up. Maybe it'll trigger her to start pulling it again. If somebody else, another manned craft...
Hold tight. We'll start to transfer your cargo.
...enters your cargo box, it pauses. which is interesting. I don't know that I like that. If people end up being able to like pull stuff off of your ship, but my ports aren't unlocked, so other people shouldn't be able to touch my ship or like my cargo. But anyway, what I was saying was it did the smart thing. It did error for a second, but it fixed itself because I had that 16 SCU box, which I can't show you because the lighting's not great, on top of the white box.
Have a good one.
So it couldn't finish that one out,
Initiating
which is
ship
why it
storage
erred.
procedure.
So it moved it
Your
to a
safety,
different.
Please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
What's up, Chili? It moved it to a different spindle to get it off of the one that I needed, so that it could pull that one off as part of the mission, which was really cool. So that was one of the things that I had noticed earlier this patch, that it would had like what's it called? It had moved around different cargo when I was delivering, when I was doing like the interstellar stuff, because I had buried some things, and that just even further proves it, because I know for a fact that that's what I did, is I put that one on top because it was a smaller box. So that's really cool. I like that. Okay, good job, Sig. You get some points. Submit, because we didn't finish. Let's add this to the total. So 5621 972. If you guys see me pausing to like put add my funds into, like, you hear me like typing, whatever. I have a spreadsheet. I'm one of the leaders of our org, and because there isn't an org bank or org inventory or something built into the game right now, I'm acting as org bank at the moment. So not that we have lots of funds at the moment, because we haven't really been doing a lot of like bigger org things. So we'll go do like mining ops or something together. We'll like do like a profit share type thing, or like I just give all of my money, like myself and Imposter Crabs just put all of our like profits right back into the org bank, org funds, if you will. Matthiasen does too, and it's mostly so we could like help other people in the orgs. So if they're like, you know, a little bit away from getting that ship they're saving up for, or maybe we need to like buy materials for something eventually, if we're like looking for stuff for Wicklow or stuff like that, anything like that will probably be like added or removed from org funds. But just for my own sanity, so I know how much money I actually have, I have a spreadsheet with a macro and I put in how much I have, and it does some auto calculating for me, so I don't even have to think about it. Especially if like they're sending money in like real time, they just all of a sudden send me like $1 million, and I'm like, wait, hang on, I have more money than I thought, and I didn't make it. So because they also have access to this document, so they'll add a log of like money that they sent or whatnot. Okay, so should we do Interstellar? Because that'll give us about a little over $1 million if we do the full Interstellar run. I've got about an hour before I've got to call it to go pick up the kiddos. Today is not one of those days where I've got a little extra help, so there's that. I started later than I normally try to start around 10ish, like 10:15 Central Time, during the week, if I'm gonna stream that day, so that way I've got like a solid like 4-ish hours of stream time in before I gotta like prepare to go get the kids. Today I was working on some technical stuff for the stream. I was trying to fix bitrate stuff, and make sure a couple of my other alerts were working. I fixed my throne like wish list. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a like privacy first wish list. I've had it for ages, like since before I went on hiatus. I was like, man, I've got some like old stuff on here, so I had like taken it down off of the channel so I could update it with stuff that I wanted or needed or whatnot. I think we have enough time. I think we have enough time for an interstellar run. And I think that'll be good, and that'll be a good spot to end as well. So let's do interstellar. So that's Levski. Okay, Everest pickups. Nope, that's not what I want. We want the bulk ones. So bulk from Everest. Sorry, I'm not trying to like hiss in your guys's ear. That's Tisa. Bulk. Port Tressler. Do any of these have Seraphim? Everest. Interstellar. So we will likely have to do some rearranging for this because it always gets it wrong. But we've done a couple of good tests today. Port Tressler. Okay, so whoops, I got so used to hitting stellar. We need to go to interstellar. Are these okay? Good. I was like, did I accidentally accept any that were not? Okay. Bulk by Genie. Interstellar. Bulk. Port Tressler. Well, this is going to be even faster than we've done it previously because I didn't even realize that none of them go out of Seraphim. So that's convenient. So we would always try to figure out something to take. Now knowing that it'll give and take for the mission, for the missions is really helpful. That's a huge payout, but like, I mean, so I couldn't do this in the whole state because these are all ground and this is all pyro. Like, there's no way that I could knowing me, you would have to have like someone to protect you to actually complete this, because guaranteed at one of these I would get blown up. Like, that's rough. I couldn't do that. Okay, so we're at Port Tressler. We do Port Tressler first.
Taking on an inter-system delivery, huh?
Yes, we're taking on an interesting delivery. Alright, so let's
Cargo services.
freak me
Let's see what we've got.
L.
Sending you a deck assignment.
Back it up.
Landing
Oh, you know
complete.
what? Actually,
Doesn't
hang on.
stay.
I've got you into
I
the
lied.
loading
I don't want to do
area,
that.
get into place, and we'll
We
start loading your cargo.
need fuel.
Thanks for picking up this haul. It's
You are clear to
500k
load.
isn't enough for the risk involved. That's too many drop-off points. I get it. So they, like, for the other missions that are kind of like that, they're paying like 100k ish per drop point. So it's like, if you're going based on that logic,
It's been surprisingly hard to find someone who's willing to
let's see if the docking port is working. So we're gonna put our spindles away before we put any cargo on here.
Anyway, fly safe out there.
Hubby was able to dock
Hiya,
it
Eltiana.
ruined
Taking on an
yesterday.
inter-system delivery, huh?
So once it's put away,
Why are you
I can call for
being willing to go
a
through jobs
dock.
all the time? They freak me
That request
out.
has already been granted.
Space
No,
and just
it has not been
like
granted.
that.
I want to dock.
That request has already been granted.
Alright, sir. Fine, I will fly out
Hi,
elsewhere.
You are clear to launch.
This haul. It's
Jeez
been
Louise.
surprisingly
I'm
hard
about
to find
to
someone
mute the
willing to
game.
do the system run. Me, I'd love to go check out another system, but
Okay, so we just need to go far enough out
anyway,
that
fly
it
safe out there.
drops our elevator.
Hiya, Eltiana.
Or our
Taking on an
cargo
inter-system
spot.
delivery.
So it's like, I get the logic of like, okay, it's so much per drop point, but I feel like it should be exponentially more for that many in like a pirate system, especially for a large shipment. Like the amount of time they have to spend on the ground for like your drop, like the other ones are like, oh, drop like 8 SCU here or whatever. Like that one, you're on the ground, you're pulling off like, I don't even know, like 30 SCU. Like that's a lot more time. They have to pull stuff off your ship. Like it's not enough. It's not enough for the amount of time you have to spend on the ground vulnerable in a pirate system. That's just my take. Like basically what I'm saying is you won't find me doing those. Like the max I'll do is like 2 drops on the ground in pyro. You're not gonna catch me doing 3 or 4. You can't pay me enough. I have a hard enough time delivering 2. Now, I mean, if you're doing those in like a big armored ship, I mean, yeah, you're safer, but you're not invulnerable. Especially when you're outside of your ship and someone just decides to fire like missiles or bombs at your ship or you. I mean, they can't fire missiles at you directly, but K-pop Demon Hunters vans? They do exist, that's true. They're all for kids. I can't show those to my children. Oh, they're not all for kids. Those are cool. One of my mom friends. Bunch of us have girls. Half of which, yeah. Love me some K-pop Demon Hunters, though. So, that ship profile looks... talking people out of house powers. Alright, I need to dock. What are we at on fuel? Of course. So I don't need shield status. I need... Oh, well, I guess I wouldn't see it unless I'm in this view. There's no way that that's... Hang on. We'll do it this way. With the whole C. Okay, we're at 79%. I was like, that is not accurate. We'll dock and refuel regardless. And while we're doing that, we will drink some water. Both in the game and out of the game. Okay.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
You gonna give me a landing bay? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I was like, there's no way. Wait, hang on. Is that? Oh. Okay. But yeah, for those other missions, definitely I would be like, hey hubby, so do you want to come run support? But then it's like at that point, because remember, some people don't do like protection or security without some sort of kickback. So then it's just like that just further depletes your incentive to do the thing, or like your payout. It just makes it even less viable as like an option. It's like, well, I'm just gonna go do the safer missions and do more of them, because also it's just the time investment to like get in and out of atmosphere that many times. I don't know, it's just not worth it in my opinion. Even if we don't have like the 700k whole sea missions, are we going to be able to auto dock, do you think? The button showed up. Is it working? Guys, we're working. I put the spindles away just in case something funky happened and it like stored my ship. And that way, hopefully, if we had to go recall our ship, we'd get it in a hangar instead of having to call it to the dock. Or the whole sea also had a bug for a while where I don't know if it still has it because I haven't had to like call it up with cargo on it or anything like that, but it would call it in the hangar with the spindles extended, which basically just means it's gonna blow up. Okay. Are we docked? Almost. About to be. And then we can go pick up all of our cargo.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay. Let's do refuel. And then we're gonna also stand up, drink some water. Take the helmet off. Carry it. Come on. There it is. All right. I've never hit that button while trying to drink. It's just like upside down. That's funny. All right. We're full. Put our helmet back on because we'll probably have to go into space. And it keeps me from having to remember. And now undock. Let's see.
You are clear to launch.
Is it though?
Engines on.
Oh, okay. Also, why is my...
Launch complete.
Nice.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay.
Hey, this is cargo services. Let me see what we got. Sending you a deck assignment.
I didn't ask yet, ma'am. Jeez Louise. She's like, I know what you want. I know what you want. Okay. Extend the spindles. Where are we? Hang on. Get my burns. Down. Down. There. Alright. We're not big and heavy yet. Extend those spindles. I will say it's really fun to see like a whole bunch of whole
And
sea
please visit again.
doing stuff. Like when you're like next to other people doing the same thing. I think that's one of the things I liked about like the 700 missions is it made it feel like, oh, we're all in this together. We're all supplying, you know, these stations with whatever the heck they need. Hydrogen fuel or something dumb. Okay.
Hold tight. We'll start to transfer your cargo.
Yes, you will. See what I mean? Like, it makes no sense. Why are you giving me these in 8s and 4s? And, like, I get that they're not made for, like, the whole sea, right? Like, these missions are like, hey, these are bulk whatevers. But, like, the one that I'm... Whatever one I'm... Like, most of these are, like, 24 SCU, 24 SCU, 24... 24, 20, like I think all of these say, hey, your ship needs to be able to handle 24 SCU boxes, and then it's giving me 8s and 4s. Like, so those are 24s. But why? The logic, I have no idea. Oh, it did a thing there. That's good. That's interesting because it's normally on that, not on that side. Uh-oh. That looks problematic. That's a bug. Do we get out now and fix it? I probably should. Okay, let's fix it.
Got an error. So
Yes,
I'm
I
stopping the
know, but
transfer.
you did it.
Make sure you're in the right position and the area's clear. so we can
You
keep
did
moving.
it. I'm fixing your mess up. I'm on limited time, Elle. I can't have you guys messing up my stuff. You go down line item by line item and then somehow this happens. I don't know. It's on the back side. It's over here. No, that one. Okay. Let's fix you. What are we doing? Like, what are we even doing, game? Yeah, no messing up. I do that all by myself. Like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a second. Uh-oh. There we go. Do that for a second. Okay. Let's move these over there. Let's do that. Because that makes more sense, game. Look, there's a hole, and you know how to turn some stuff, but not other stuff. I don't understand. I just work here. This is what we do. All right. Should we touch the 4s yet? Or leave them? That's the question. We're gonna have to move them, I think. And it did it here too. Because now the only thing you can put on top of this is more 4s. I don't. Game, please. Trying to think. Like, it goes in order, some sort of order based on the contracts you have. So it's like it fills one contract first, then the next. But like, hey, you move stuff around when you're unloading. Can you move stuff around when you're loading too? Like, hey, you've got a whole bunch of these 4s. And I don't care what logic you use, but at the very least, stick the giant stuff on the bottom, maybe? Would be, you know, kind of a good first start. But what do I know? I don't want to just fill it up with more. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll deal with it. I'm sure there will be better spots to put all these 4s, but we'll have plenty of like 8s and 16s anyway, so I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just didn't want, because we had 8s there too, so it's just like, it makes it even more awkward. I mean, I should be happy that it didn't just like go, I don't know what to do. Because it couldn't go from like left to right on the pad, which is better than it has been doing, because normally it does that. But, we'll stick the 8s on the other spot. actually. Nope, come back. Sorry. It likes to logic from left to right on the pad, so we're gonna move that. I wish the onboard tractor beams were better. Like, make them like the Atlas one, but then again, then your vision would be skewed. So that's also not helpful. Let's move the 8s over here. See, I don't know why I stacked these like this. What's up, Jettison? I used to play 14. I haven't played in quite a few years, but it was my main game once upon a time. I went on hiatus from streaming for a few years. I had also stopped playing 14 just because of life, not for any other like reasons, but I miss it from time to time. Trin,
Thank you for following.
thank you for hitting that follow button. Welcome. Oh, oh, shoot. Oh, on. Good box. Oh, I see you moved from YouTube to Twitch. Hello. It was supposed to be a play on words to sound out Trinity. Oh, I got it. I got it. Was the wrong choice for the username. I believe you probably get a lot of potential looks. I don't know. Maybe not. But I get it. I did a so my username had kind of long story. So I had done like a phonetic spelling of Rosie a while ago when I was playing a while ago, like a decade ago. I had done like a phonetic spelling. It was like ROHZEE or something like that. Oh, thanks for supporting on all the things. You swap between them for the commercials. Heard. Wait, did I get them all? Okay, we're good. Just make sure we didn't have anything floating. And at that time, Discord wasn't a thing. I think we had used Ventrilo or something. And so when I had joined, the text-to-speech had announced me as Rahhzay, which I was like, I actually kind of like that. And was like, well, how would I spell that? So that's where my username came from. Not the Ventrilo mumble team speak. Geez, what else was it? What were we using?
Whoa, got an issue.
Jeez,
Double check
ma'am.
your position and that the loading area is clear.
Am I gonna need a new one? I'm probably gonna need a new one.
Transfer now. I'm getting an error on your
Okay,
cargo.
so
Check
you
your
stacked
position
all
and make
these
sure the
8s
area's
here.
Clear and we can continue.
Back in the day, yeah,
Hold
Ventrilo
tight.
back in the.
Transfer
It's
your
true.
cargo.
Back when people used
Got an error,
Ventrilo.
so I'm stopping the transfer. Make sure you're in the right position and the area's clear
My
so we
username
can
was
keep going.
Rosie, and I was announced as Rahhzay, and the rest is history. I seek you. We gotta move these 4s again. This is gonna be really annoying. Let's move. So we'll move all the 4s. We're gonna consolidate some stuff. Instead of Discord with text chats, we had forums. Oh, yeah. You had like guild forums. It was just so much. Oh my, what did we do? Game, we have talked about this. I mean, it found a hole. Like the logic. It goes in its own specific order, and if it can't find it's like, yeah, this, you know what? This'll work. This is exactly what we need. Forum days. Oh yeah. Nope. What did I main on 14? I mained Scholar. I did play a little in 1.0, so my legacy character, I think, is a black mage, but yeah. It was a lot. I also probably didn't have like the best PC to run 1.0. I think I was playing on a laptop at the time, which did surprisingly okay, but could have been better. White mage for yourself, bard if you wanted a DPS. Nice. I think dancer? No. I don't know. Like I had I mean, let me see. What did I have at? Now I'm checking my bot commands. I have them disabled, but I remember seeing one that was like, because I went on hiatus, so when I came back I was like, okay, a lot of these are not relevant anymore. Okay, so when I was doing all 70, my all 70 command has Scholar and Summoner, because obviously, and then Samurai. At 60 I had Gunbreaker, Astrologian was fun, and Dancer, and then like Botany and Fishing and all that stuff. You refuse to do any hauling over 150? I mean, I've done these where they don't, I don't have to, I've only had to touch it like twice, but right now it's being a butt. Imagine doing all this with a whole E. Dude, I wouldn't do this with a whole E. I would 100% wait till they fixed it. Be like, no, make it make sense, and then we're good. Like, yeah, so I left the side door open, guys. I hope no one EVAs into my ship. But I've done this interstellar stuff where it's not an issue, or I've only ever had to like get out once or twice, but and I think it's because I went about this one a little differently. I don't know, maybe it's like the order that I take the missions to. I could have a lot more control. Honestly, it wouldn't be as much of an issue if the contracts were giving the correct SCU box size, because all of the missions say 24 SCU as the box size. These are 16s. There are 4s. There are a gazillion 8s. Like, I mean, that makes it a lot less viable to do these by hand, because how many physical boxes are you having to move of iodine or of whatever the heck is underneath there? I'm assuming like agricultural supplies or something. Like, the amount of physical boxes versus like the 24s Like, I should only, like, I'm grabbing medical supplies right now. How many of these am I supposed to be getting? Of course, now I can't, I'm ranting. I'm annoyed because it's like, if these were giving the proper size boxes, there would be so many less issues. Oh, no, come back. Okay. We'll try that. I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to be outside my ship for too long. Nope, nope. See, we're not even going to be able to do the full circuit at this point. I've wasted already like 20 minutes doing this. Use the raft for most of my hauling. Raft is like my go-to for hand hauling, hands down. Did a 4-system haul yesterday, and when I dropped the elevator, half the stuff didn't count. Ooh, that sucks. Want access to their magic crafting tech. Nice.
I'm tracking you. Go
Dude,
ahead and
that's
get
the
into
worst,
position to get your
Jettison.
cargo transferred.
Okay, we'll see. Did we fix it?
Cool.
Oh, I forgot about all
Start
these
cargo
fours.
transfer now. I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check
Ma'am.
your position and make sure the area's clear.
Okay.
And we can
That is my
Hold
limit
tight. Start to transfer your cargo.
for annoyance. So this is the
Whoa.
part where
What's an
I
issue?
say
Double check your
I'm gonna
position
load
that the
whatever
loading
is
area's
left
clear.
myself, and you can deal with it, L. Lunchtime. Bye, Jettison. I gotta do the same. We're upside down. Man, you know what? It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. We're gonna just scooch on in here. I'm just gonna say I'm loving the addition of external freight elevators. They become really useful. Nope, stay. Okay, let's get out of our seat. Contract NPC sounds so close
You
to
are clear to
Naomi
launch.
from The Expanse.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay. Let's see what we have left. We'll fix those 4s on the backside. And then go from there. What do we got? What do we got, L? Oh, cool. There's Cruise Lux and Tungsten somewhere on this pad, and I bet you it's not actually visible. Nope. Okay, so there's a bugged pad. Do we just say screw it and we just go to the next pad? Because that's my like.
Thank you. And please visit
Okay,
again.
no, we did that one right. Okay, I was like, wait, what did it do? And I was like, no, that was me.
Landing complete.
This one.
Have a pleasant stay.
This one is the annoyance. Okay. Let's move these over here. Because it makes no sense for it to get confused. There's so, like, okay, the way it typically works is it's like, okay, if there's no room on this spindle or this part of this spindle, it goes to the next one, right? And it finds a hole sometimes, but then it just like it airs out. But it's like you've got this whole, what I call like the hamburger side of the spindle that's completely open and like ready for anything. I don't understand. I don't understand. Eye twitch. Frustrating. Okay. Oh, perfect. This will be two stacks. Is there anything else? I think we can move all those 16s to, because that's 3. Yeah, we should be able to move that to the other one. No, there's 2. Room for 2. Should we do that? Let's do it. Or we just do this. Roz, bleh, do that. Like, I don't know. Now at this point, I'm just like trying anything.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Do that. Float. Last one.
You are clear to launch.
Shush.
Please proceed to
You
assigned
tell,
landing bay.
like, me and the NPCs were fighting today. Me and this game are fighting today. I have days where, like, things are going mostly well. You know what? I shouldn't be too upset. We did confirm a couple of things that work. I was able to pick up and drop
Please
off
proceed to assigned landing bay.
at the same time. So it like had dropped off 2 missions, picked up 1 without me needing to call a new elevator or a new cargo spot. It didn't drop all of it, so we got a new cargo spot, and we were able to finish. So, whoops, dang it. This mind works in mysterious ways. You are not wrong, Trin. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, Bowmage over here trying to tell me to hydrate. Thanks, Bowmage. That was good. That was a good amount.
Pleasant stay.
I think we don't. Oh, we do. Okay. I was like, we don't have a cargo bay anymore, do we? I probably should do something with those 8s, but we're gonna give this one more try.
Welcome to the loading area. If you get into position,
Getting heavy.
we can get started.
Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Alright. Cargo's being transferred.
Please don't error.
I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check your position and make sure the area's clear and we can continue.
Ma'am?
Alright.
Landing complete.
Cargo's
Have a
being
pleasant
transferred.
stay.
I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check your position and make sure the area's clear and we can continue. Alright. Cargo's being
I
transferred.
quit you. We don't have time.
Got an
We're just
error,
gonna deliver
so I'm
whatever
stopping
we
the
have.
transfer. Make sure
We
you're
don't
in
have
the right
time.
position and the area's
I've
clear
been
so we
here
can
for
go forward.
20 minutes.
Start cargo transfer now. Whoa, got an issue.
Yeah,
Double check
my
your position and
issue
that the loading area is clear.
is you don't know how to do your job.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
No. We are going. Where are we going? We're going to. Let's go. Let's go by Genie. By Genie. Big ol' jump. And then we'll go Hurston and go Nyx.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Hello, hello. Alright. I can feel my eyes getting tired. I think it's time for the glasses to come back out. Okay. I have to get used to them. They're like those like progressive ones. It's been I said this earlier, it's been a long time since I've worn glasses, but now I went from being really nearsighted to having LASIK to now needing readers, but I have an astigmatism for my far sight and it makes my eyes really tired, and so the progressive lenses apparently I've like touched the top of my lenses. Sorry about that. They are an adjustment, which, because it was like this or bifocals. If I wanted to be able to wear them all the time and correct both things, I could just get readers, but I was like, well, like I'll probably have more benefits actually having, what's it called? Like, they're like, I'm all smudgy. Actually correcting my astigmatism. But man, it's an adjustment. And they're like, yeah, it'll probably take like 2 weeks to like fully adjust to wearing them. So I'm trying. I'm working on it. Drink some water. for our long flights. Boy. My hair's making me sweaty. So we've got about 35 to 40 minutes left before we have to call it for stream. Sorry, I'm like rubbing this against the... I need to actually, I think, get my wipes out, but I left them downstairs. I don't know where all these... Like, I'm really good about not touching lenses with my fingers, so I don't know where all these fingerprints came from. Who's touching my glasses? Okay. I had like a really bad migraine over the weekend, and hubby was like, maybe it's your glasses, like maybe they're not quite right. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna know unless I keep wearing them, and if I consistently get headaches, then yeah, I know I gotta go and get them adjusted because something's not right. But I think it was unrelated. There's only one way to find out. Okay. Also just like not used to wireframes, because my eyesight used to be so bad. So this is like my first time wearing wireframes, and like, I mean, unless you count like the gunner, like yellow tinted glasses or whatever. This is my first time like legitimately wearing wireframes in like 20 years. Because my eyesight was so bad. Like they were like, you have to wear plastic lenses. Like that's all. So it's like, of course, when I was like looking for glasses, that was what I kept looking at, because that's what I'm used to on my face, even though I haven't worn glasses in like 5 years. And hubby's like, no. Try these. And he like handed me like 2 or 3. These were like the first ones he picked out. So we narrowed it down. It was like, okay, we had like 2 plastic frames, 2 wire frames. We're like, okay, let's narrow it like 1 of each. And then like as I put like each like the plastic and like this one on, it's like, okay, I hate it. You're right. Yes, that one looks better. Fine. I like him. You were right. If he's in channel. I love you, babe. I'm sorry. You were right. I like him. They're pretty. Okay, so Baijini pickup, Tressler pickup. How did I do this before? Because the last time that I did it, I made it... Maybe I need to figure out which ones do the 4s. That might be an idea, guys. Like, figure out which missions are giving me what size boxes. So that in progression, I can accept the ones that are giving like the weird small size boxes last, because it'll go in order. I don't know. Trying to like try different theories in how to do this. The last time that I did this, I only had to get out, I think, 1 time. I can't remember. I think it was because of the order I went in. So I think I did Baijini, Everest, Port Tressler that time. I think that was it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Who knows? Because of the way that it puts the cargo on the grids.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Rampers and all. welcome in. Thank you for hitting that follow button. Been pretty good luck with the cargo loading at the bays farthest from the hangars. Yeah, I mean, that's what I used to do. I mean, now I'm just like, okay, when I get in close, I'll just go to the thing. When I would do, like, the big long hauls, I would try to be either, like, middle of, like, the farther section or, like, the farthest section. Got the hologram kit from Nerd or Die too. Nice. I like it a lot. It's funny because so I'm a graphic designer, and it's like I've done over the years. I've done like my own overlays. I've done my own like whole bunch of different things, right? And I'm just like I'm never happy with the thing that I make. This is live. I'm never happy with the thing that I make myself. And it's just because I'm like my own worst critic. So when I find something that has like the vibe I'm looking for, I'm just like, you know what? Let me save myself a whole bunch of like frustration. It's like I could do stuff for other people. I can't do for myself.
You. Go ahead and get into position to get your cargo transferred.
So I've used Nerd or Die for a while. A couple times over the years. Wait, did I deliver? Oh no, this objective. Interesting. Okay. But we're loading, so that's good. But I've used a few Nerd or Die ones. The last time that I was gonna
Please visit again.
like come back to streaming. I actually have like the used one as well. But I had decided that I wanted to switch my hang on. Oh no, that's shut. I was like, hey,
Thank you.
is my back airlock open? But I think it's shut. Oh, hang on. We're in the way. No.
Warning. You are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate
We're good,
the
we're good,
facility.
we're good. But so when I streamed 14, I'm not saying I'm not still technically family friendly, but when I streamed 14, I was primarily like I marketed myself as a family friendly broadcaster, and that all like stemmed from like it was so one of my nicknames, you'll see people come in, they'll call me Mama or Moogle Mama or whatever. So my nickname in the Twitch community became Moogle Mama, and that was after I had my first kiddo. And because I was playing 14 at the time, and so when I had her, a member of the community had called me that, and it stuck, and it just kind of became my nickname. We became like family friendly, not necessarily because of that, but because I myself was trying to like get out of the habit of like cursing all the time amongst other things. And so I was like, you know what, I feel like having a place where, you know, it's safe if your kid is watching the stream over your shoulder. I was more strict with chat for a while. That had eased up a little bit over the years, but at the very least I kept myself family friendly. For the most part, I'm still like, I don't really swear all that often. I mean, I don't think I've sworn on stream since being back, but I haven't been marketing myself as like strictly family friendly, which is part of the reason I also wanted to kind of like change up like what my brand looked like a little more, because it's like not, it used to be like really more soft and whatever. I was like, I'm playing different games now too, so I don't know. But also just trying to watch my mouth and things like that. For the most part, you'll if I do stuff with other people, you'll only hear one side of the conversation, but if we do big things, there's a chance that I might put voice chat on stream. So I'll like always preface that with like, hey, I can't control what they say. I may or may not like remove voice chat off the stream if things get like ridiculous, because you know, you can't control everybody. But no, space, the final frontier. You might pick up the synthwave set too, would be nice for retro game streams. Heck yeah. I have like a Christmas one, I think, still saved in Stream Elements, but I have a few. I have like the last like 2 or 3 different renditions of things. I had the Borderline one. So last time I was streaming, I was using the Borderline one from Nerd or Die, which I liked, but I wanted to switch it up. I felt like this one made more sense for what I was doing. Remember Roz with the crib behind the gaming chair? Yes. When I had the pack and play behind us. Try to watch your mouth, but you're an old sailor. Well, that's also part of the reason that, like, if I'm in voice chat with people while streaming, I don't have chat on stream. That way they also, as like the ones that would be playing with me knew I was family friendly, and so it would just stress them out to like you know, constantly either apologize because they swore or whatever, or it would just make them really anxious. And I'm like, dude, like, we're, you know, like, you be you as long as you're like a respectful person. I'll just make it so people can't hear chat unless it's like absolutely, or voice chat unless it's absolutely necessary, because it just like, it takes off that pressure from the people that you're with too, which is what I did. Starting an account on only Moogles. Putting your cam over global chat is a great idea too. It gets raunchy there. Dude, global chat, not, it's for a couple things, a couple reasons. For one, well, yes, so that's one thing I will say. Do not get your kids into this game. Like, Anna, my eldest, will be like, "Oh, I really want to play that with you guys and whatever," and I'm like, absolutely not. I love that you want to play, and like the kids will sometimes like sit in my husband's lap. They'll like fly his ship with like the flight sticks and stuff. He'll hide chat. Chat is awful right now. There's no, I mean, it's a mixed bag, but there's no way to ban, or not ban, but like block or report or anything. So it's just like, it gets really out of hand in chat. You know, and you know, you get politics and vulgarity and slurs and I don't even know what else, and it's ridiculous. And so that's like one of the things that not fond of. And I mean, those people, if it's reported, depending on like the severity of the things that they're saying, they will get either a temporary or permanent ban, but you know, you gotta like screenshot whatever. So I wish it would stick. Like, so if I'm in a party, I will just turn off like global chat or whatever, and I'll just have party chat up so you can select like what channel you're paying attention to, but it doesn't stick all the time. So it's like, I had party chat open yesterday when I was running some stuff with a friend, and like it kept, like, I don't know if I had died or something, it had reset my chat, but there are people that ask like legitimate questions or whatever, and so it's like, I do sometimes like chime in and like will answer people you know, what on different things, or maybe I have a question, which is more rare, not because I'm a know-it-all, but because I Google stuff. But I don't know, it just so it's to block that out, but also In case of like stream snipers or whatever. It's just like one more clue, I guess, to figure out what server I'm on. It's probably not that hard to figure out what server I'm on. It's like, okay, well, she's in the US. She's likely on a US server. There's probably only so many up right now. You know, that kind of thing. It's unfortunate that chat does not have a more robust control feature for the user to filter. I agree. I'm hoping it's coming. I know they're working on like the social aspects of this game, but it is unfortunate. Like it's obvious that there's like weird differences in their coding. So it's like if I open up the mobiGlas and I go to like comms and I've got global chat open, if I type something here and I like type in like an ampersand here, or something like that, like certain characters don't carry over correctly when like you're looking at it like on the side of the screen. So for those that haven't played the game, the chat, and you can't move it, which drives me nuts, but the chat is locked in right where my camera is, right? It'll show like weird, so it's like, it's kind of like if you're coding a website, for those that are kind of like nerdy like that, it's like the ASCII whatever, nope, that's not what I wanted, like character of like how to make this character. So it's just obnoxious. It's like it's just like the little things.
Thanks for contacting cargo services, checking for
But
an open slot.
Okay, I look forward to them essentially fixing those aspects and all that. Apostrophe is one of those characters that codes out yes. Thank you. I was like, I couldn't think of them. I had typed in like the mobiGlas a couple times, and then I would go back and it's just like, it's just obnoxious. It's like the simplest thing, it seems like. Quotation marks used to be unusable. So it's like they're working through them, but it's just like, okay, anything that's a special character, like fix it. It's like I feel like that wouldn't be very hard to test on their part. You literally just like type in every single character on their test server and see what comes out. I don't know. But what do I know? They've got more important things to deal with than fixing some, you know, HTML type character situation stuff. We still can't scroll through the users to send party invites. You can, but only so far. Spectrum is still the, and that's only if like someone's on the server, right? But yeah, I wish that you could right click, like if even just like going to the mobiGlas and like right click someone's name that you're like chatting with here would be enough, I feel like. But I mean, last night, so in global, so that's everyone that's got access to global, which you would probably be talking to somebody. I was able to get all the way down to Z the other day, but I don't know if I was just like on a, yeah, so this isn't, I go from, like what? I go from G to, like, this is weird. Like, you know what I mean? But I was able to get to Z the other day, so I don't understand. Right,
Cool.
right click for anything would be nice.
We're sorry.
We're
You exceeded the
transferring.
allotted time to depart. We will have to
What are
return your
we
ship to storage.
gonna break? What do you think? Is she gonna figure it out? I can't see because we have no sunlight. Are we broken? It says transferring. We're loading, but where? Here? No? Did we break again? This game, I swear. Alright, let's back it up. This will be the only time we move stuff around for this one.
I'm getting an error on your cargo. Check your position
Ma'am,
and
I
make
know.
sure the area is
Can
clear.
I
and
just
we
hit
can continue.
pause? Like, jeez. Alright. This will be the only time that we get out and fix it. And anything that doesn't work, we will just move on because we don't have time.
Let me see what we've got.
She's
Got a
so
test assignment
sassy.
for you.
Oh, wait, what? Why is this open? Why are we open?
You are clear to launch.
I didn't open it. Okay. It's so dark. Alright, what do we got going on? This is fine. This is weird.
That request has already been granted.
This is an interesting choice.
Alright. I've got you into the loading area. Get into place and we'll
And
start loading your
We
cargo.
have room. We're doing this. We're gonna fill the hole because we don't know how to do that in this game. I wonder if part of the issue, honestly, now that I think about it, is because it's the
Thank you.
game.
And please
Because remember,
proceed.
each of these missions claim that the box sizes are a max of 24. So I wonder if it's looking for 24 SCU size areas and is erroring out because it can't find those. And maybe like that's the issue
Landing
instead of
complete.
like
Have a pleasant
all these
stay.
like 8 and 4s and 16s. I don't know. I'm trying to work through, like, there's gotta be like a logical something on how it reads these, something to make it at least make sense for how I should be loading these. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so if it's gonna do XYZ because, you know, it's looking for a 24 SCU spot or whatever, I make sure that things are like flat or whatever. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like,
I'm sorry.
I'm trying
Due
to
to inactivity,
inform
we have
the
been forced to
logic
assign your landing zone to another customer.
so I know how much stuff to like move around, because like how much of what I'm doing is a waste of time. You know what I mean? Because there's gotta
Landing
be
complete.
there's
Have a
gotta be a
pleasant stay.
logic it's working through. It's code. There's gotta be some sort of logic to how it is processing the information of what exists, what is trying to go on there. It could just because maybe it's bugged that these are, you know, a ton of 4 SCU boxes for some reason, as opposed to, you know, a smaller number of 24s. I'm okay with it not being 24s. I'd honestly prefer it being 16s because it makes more sense on like this. You know, if you're not gonna put 32s, give me 16s so I don't have like weird 8 SCU spots. You know what I mean? That's the
Thank
logic.
you.
Trying to
And
understand the
please
game. Place Citrus is not one of the areas I've tested. I mean, it's not like it's accidental testing, right? Like it's not one of those. I mean, if I find the answer, maybe I freaking go make a YouTube video. Go make a YouTube video, get like 10 views, but at least the information is out there for me to like, hey guys, so you having issues with your LC not loading all 9 of your whatevers that you're trying to do? Here's how to make sure that it does the thing. I don't know. Says the person who's never made like a video ever. I've only ever streamed. I think it goes by the value of the contents. I have found, or I have noticed, so if you've got multiple things, like multiple missions accepted, right? It will go in some sort of order based on the missions, and it'll finish out the cargo for that mission before moving on to loading like the next mission, right? So I feel like part of the logic is it just goes in an order of the list as part of that mission in terms of like what's being loaded, right? And it always goes smallest to largest, which is obnoxious. Go biggest thing first. It rearranges things on drop off, but not on pickup. I don't know. So illogical. Well, okay, so it will fill those if other things are filled. So let's check this side. So if a pirate were to steal your high value stuff, they'd have to move more than 1 box. See, I wish that was the case, but I don't know that is true. I wish it would just make sure that it did the, you know, the highest value things first. That'd be interesting though. That'd be something to like write down. But I don't know that the system necessarily knows what's considered high value at that point. Oh, here's our problem. We're doing this thing again. Okay. See. Oh, shoot. Go back. Wait. Go back. Okay. Stop. Nope. Stop. Okay. Oh, we have a 4 underneath, that's why. Stop. Okay. Oh, we have a whole row of 4s underneath. Okay, that tracks. That makes sense. Let's move these over here. That makes more sense. And then we can get the 4s off here, and I can see what's going on a little better. Because I didn't even see those 4s. Oh, I see. Okay. Shoot, it's already 2:30. No. I don't think we'll even get to go drop off. We might
Thank you. And please
have
visit
to
again.
move on. Okay. Shoot. Okay, this is the last thing we'll move, and then whatever we don't get, we're gonna leave it here and deal with it. Dang it. I was like, I could do this in 45 minutes. Especially if it fails at Levski, we're doomed. Okay. We only shoot. Okay. Nope. There. Done. Check. Done. That way. Alright. Let's do this. Stop. And we're gonna have to also make sure we close all exterior. Let's go run smuggler missions. Nice. Nice to meet you. Jump in next time you're on and say hello. Sounds good. Yeah, it won't be, so I don't have like a solid schedule currently, and I do plan on making one, at some point, because I think I'm gonna lean more into streaming as of late. Hubby has been very supportive.
Hey, this is Cargo Services. Let me see what we got. Okay, here's your deck assignment.
But that means I want to make some sort of schedule of like days that you can expect me to be on and what times, and then, you know, anything else is a bonus, of course.
If you get into position,
But also, you know, making sure that I am putting time into other things. But as far as this week, I've got a few family obligation things, like on Wednesday and Thursday that I gotta take care of. So we will not be streaming on either of those days. If we do, it'll be in the evening. But
alright. Cargo's being transferred.
yeah, so we may stream tomorrow and maybe Friday. I think that's the plan.
The transfer.
Ma'am.
Make sure you're in the right position and the area
Ma'am.
is clear so we can keep going. Alright. Cargo's being transferred. Whoa, got
Alright,
an issue.
let's eat us.
Double
Let's
check
go.
the position and that the
Phoenix
loading
Gateway.
area is clear.
We don't have time for your
Alright.
shenanigans.
Cargo's being
It's already
transferred.
gonna take us
Got an error,
4
so I'm
minutes
stopping
just
the
to
transfer.
fly there.
Make sure you're in the right
And then we'll get
position and the
interdicted
area's
and
clear
all
so
this
we
will be
can
for
keep
naught.
going. Cool. Start cargo transfer now.
We're not
Got an
doing
error, so
anything.
I'm stopping the transfer.
Shh.
Make sure you're in the right position and the area's clear so we can keep going.
We'll take partial payment. To next we go. But we did learn some really good things. Previous patches, I've not been able to pick up and drop off at the same place. At the same time, I always had to wait to pick up, or wait to take a quest or mission to pick up until I have delivered, because it would just error out and everything would be for naught. So we tried it with. Now the question is, how large of a shipment can you take for it to still work before it bugs out? Who knows? That takes more testing. But but we were able to take 3 missions worth to Port Tressler, or to Everest Harbor from Port Tressler, and pick up without having to like leave the box and come back. So that's good data. That's good. And I think so it picked up 2 of the 3 missions that we had, or rather dropped them off. And so it picked up the 2, or dropped off the 2, and then loaded. So I'll probably try something like that a couple of different times to see if it always does that, or if it's like, does it go in a specific order based on what's in your mission log? Like, that'd be actually interesting to figure out. If does it go in order of how your mission log reads, which I don't think is the case, because like the tiny missions that I had picked up like showed in a different spot in the log. I don't know. If you could order them like manually, I feel like that would be really helpful too. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this drop off because I'm supposed to be leaving in like 5 to 10 minutes. We could at least do the Levski drop, make some of the money. How many do we have at Levski? That way it's not all for naught, unless we get blown up, so then there's that. Ruin. So we have 1, 2, 3 that go to Levski, so that's a little less than 300k. Not great. Would have been faster. No, it wouldn't have been faster to go So part of the benefit of doing Levski than Pyro, I feel like it's shorter. But I guess it'd probably be the same. What's the map? What does the map say? Let's go to... So in Nyx... Okay, so Levski's closer to Stand Gateway than Pyro. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna do the same route regardless. So really, it's the over-under is Pyro. I'm not actually trying to go there. I'm just step back. I'm overanalyzing this like crazy. So, oops, Nyx Gateway. So Nyx and Stanton Gateway look to be about the same distance to Ruin Station, which is over here in Terminus. I think it's only a difference of maybe 10 gigs. So I don't think there's a wrong way to do this. But now we're most definitely too far from Pyro Gateway. Wait, why did we stop short? I don't know. Dang it. I think we're gonna have to just... I'm not even gonna be able to deliver. We'll start writing more data. We'll come up with some more, since like during the day I tend to do mostly cargo running at this point. If you guys play during the day and you want to run things, let me know. I know a lot of people watch while they're at work or they're getting ready to go to work or whatever. So need some daytime friends. I got tons of people to play with in the evening. So I'm, you know, I go and I run, you know, I'll do contested zones or tech smugglers or, you know, all the other things I'll do in the evenings when I've got other friends and stuff online. But other than that, you know, I think we might just have to dock because it's 2:43. I try to be off by like 2:45 so that I can give myself a little bit of a buffer. That's unfortunate that we won't be able to drop these. Honestly, it's okay. It's about the friends we made along the way. But I don't know if you guys are down with all these dumb experiments that we're trying, but maybe that'll be a little bit of what we do. Because honestly, I want to know how to make like the most with the current system we've got going on. Granted, I don't know what 4.5 entails for cargo running. For all I know, they broke the whole C again. I have access to PTU. I get to do PTU wave 1, but I don't know. I tend to not. The most I'll do in PTU is like, let me go look at this ship that I've unlocked now. That's about it.
Stay.
Approved to dock.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't have anything on myself. I could just go and self-destruct my ship, but we'll dock it. We'll dock it. We've got all this junk on us. I guess I could take it all to Ruin later and just sell it if it stays on my ship. If it doesn't spawn the ship in what's it called? If we don't run into the station, we're gonna crash. Ta-da! Okay. Alright. Spinning. Spinning. We're okay. Jeez. We're big and heavy. How do we stop spinning in this heavy thing? We're so heavy. I can't. Do we just go straight? We'll just do that. Maybe we just like getting close to the dock. Oh, wait. We're slowing down. We're slowing down. Where is the dock? There we go. Here we go. Okay. Goodness. We thunked it. Did we lose anything? Probably not. I've thunked it a couple times this patch. Okay, we need to turn over. Yeah. I guess that might be like the consolation prize. If it doesn't spawn in my hangar with the spindles down, I'll go try and sell it to ruin later. That might have to be the move. Cause or some other pirate station. Oy, oy, oy. Although I'd have to manually unload it all, I think. No, if I park next to a external freight elevator and I go in, yes, hello, good evening, auto dock, there we go. I don't know, that'll be an experiment for when I get on a little later. But thank you guys for all the new follows today. I appreciate it. Pyro, thank you for the sub. Thank you guys for the support, watching the stream, hanging out, chatting. I really appreciate it. I would stream longer if I could. Unfortunately, I cannot. So I will see you guys next time. Hopefully that's tomorrow. And if not, yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace out, friends.